Before Chris Pratt became one of the most famous actors in Hollywood, he had to work many low-paying jobs just to make ends meet, and he even became homeless. After finishing high school, he went to community college, but dropped out and ended up selling coupons door to door to earn for a living. Things got so bad that he ended up homeless, sleeping in a van. Chris Pratt worked hard his whole life. He found many ways to make money to buy food. He cleaned cars, painted murals, flipped burgers, and even worked as a dancer. At the age of 19, Chris Pratt was working as a waiter at a restaurant. Sadly, the tips were terrible and the paycheck not so good. So he would eat the leftovers off of the plates of his customers because he didn't have enough money to buy his own food. It turns out this terrible job would eventually lead him to his dream job. One day, while waiting tables, a customer walked in. Little did he know that this customer would change his life forever. That day, he was discovered by a movie director and was offered a movie role. Even though Chris Pratt didn't have any acting experience, this time he was determined to make it. With only $60 in his pocket and a backpack, he flew to Los Angeles. And even though the movie was a failure, he finally found something that he loved to do. He found his dream job. But things were not easy for him. He went to many failed auditions before he got his big break. But finally, the poor boy who grew up having no money, who was struggling to get by, who worked many jobs just to buy food, who was homeless living in a van, became one of the most famous actors in Hollywood. Chris Pratt's success story is a reminder to never stop believing and never lose hope. Even when you're struggling, even when you feel like you can't keep going, keep moving forward. And remember something, you have no responsibility to live up to what other people think you have to accomplish. Live life under your terms. Decide what you want and go get it. So, what's your story?